Welcome back to the Hot Wheels Head-to-Head Racing channel. My name is Mike, and 5 cars have qualified from the latest Motor Show 5-pack, along with the Lamborghini Huracan, the Pagani Zonda R, and the Lamborghini Gallardo. 8 cars total will battle for the top spot. Up first, the 67 Ford GT40 at 33 grams versus a fantasy car that debuted back in 2017 for Hot Wheels. The Crescendo gets lane 2, while the Ford GT gets lane 1. The 67 Ford GT across the line first, a 1.580. That is now the time to beat for the Crescendo. Each match is 2 runs down the track, with the fastest time advancing to the Fast 4. The 67 Ford GT with back-to-back wins over the Crescendo, and the first car to advance to the Fast 4 in the Motor Show 5-pack race. That brings us to match number 2 in the first round, the Pagani Zonda R, an Italian sports car with a top speed of 233 miles per hour in real life, up against the heavier Lamborghini pace car. The Pagani Zonda R looking good on that first run. They swap lanes. The Lamborghini pace car will now need to beat a 1.570. They're going to pull up in lane 1, the Pagani on the outside lane. The Pagani Zonda R with another 1.570. They'll move on to the Fast 4 in round number 2. The Lamborghini pace car is headed home. Next up in the Motor Show 5-pack race, the Lamborghini Huracan, 29 grams, the second latest car in the race today. All set to face another Ford, the 2016 GT at 32 grams. It's the Huracan edging out the Ford GT on the first run, a 1.580 to a 1.583. They get ready to do it again. They'll swap lanes. Ford GT moving inside lane 1. They'll have to beat a 1.580. Hey, look at that. Another tight race. These two match up well, but it's the Lamborghini Huracan heading to the Fast 4 in round number 2. The Motor Show 5-pack race has some great-looking cars, I gotta say. We are on the final match, round 1, the Aston Martin 177 versus the Lamborghini Gallardo at 27 grams. They're the lightweight. They'll be on the outside lane 2 to start. That is a pretty good time, a 1.551 for the Aston Martin on the first run. Fastest time in the tourney so far. The Lamborghini's going to have to beat that time to advance. They'll swap lanes for the next run. No chance for the Lamborghini. It's the Aston Martin, your final car, advancing to the Fast 4 in round number 2. We started with 8 cars in the XL8, down to the Fast 4. 4 cars still in the hunt for the top spot in the Motor Show 5-pack race. All right, let's get it going in round number 2. The 67 Ford GT has a history of being a slow Hot Wheels car, but here they are up against the Pagani Zonda, staged and ready for race number 1. Let's find out who wins this. Another close race. The Pagani Zonda, 1.576. They take race 1 over the Ford GT with a 1.578. Time to switch up the lanes again. The Pagani Zonda idles in lane 1. The GT Ford already in lane 2. They have to beat a 1.576. It's not going to happen. The Pagani Zonda does it again. A 1.571 moves on to the finals. It's the Fast 4, match number 2, as we find out who the Pagani gets to face between the Lamborghini Huracan and the Aston Martin 177. Got the Lamborghini staging in lane 1. The Aston Martin revs it up in lane 2. Let's find out. What a fight down the straight. The Aston Martin takes the first race, a 1.565. The Lamborghini Huracan, though, has one last shot. They'll need to beat a 1.565. They swap lanes. They're staged and ready. Who wants it more? Who's going to the final? Oh, look at that. The second fastest time today, a 1.554. The Aston Martin showing up the Lamborghini. They're now off to the final and a chance at the top spot in a Motor Show 5-pack race. 8 cars qualified, 2 determined matchups, and lane starts in the tournament. It's time to find out who gets third place. In what should be another great matchup, the 67 Ford GT weighs in at 33 grams. The Lamborghini Huracan, a lighter 29 grams. Ford GT is going to start lane 1. The Lamborghini is outside in lane number 2. The 67 Ford GT holds off the Lamborghini in the first race, 1.574 to a 1.576. That was a close one. Lamborghini Huracan is still alive, though. They got to beat a 1.574 if they want third place. They swap lanes, and they are ready. The Lamborghini does it. 1.569 is fast enough to beat the 1.574 by the Ford GT in that first race. The Lamborghini is your third place winner. It was the Excel 8 down to the Fast 4, and now the final races for the top spot in the Motor Show 5-pack race. The Pagani Zonda R and the Aston Martin 177, they're both 31 grams and set to go at it. It's going to be 2 runs down the drag strip. Fastest time takes the top spot and trophy. They're staged and ready. The Aston Martin makes an early statement, a 1.562 to win the first race. Going to switch it up now. The Aston Martin going to slide inside lane 1. The Pagani Zonda moving outside lane 2. They got to beat a 1.562. Let's see if they can do it. A 1.558. This one is over. The Aston Martin knocks out the Pagani Zonda R to win the Motor Show 5-pack race tournament. This was some fun racing. Hope you enjoyed it. Here are your final results and top speeds in the Motor Show 5-pack race. No cars were fast enough to knock anyone off the top speed ladder today, but the Aston Martin 177 was fast enough to rank number 6 in the 2022 fastest Hot Wheels. My name is Mike, and I thank you for watching the Hot Wheels Head-to-Head Racing channel. Until next time.